You needed your volume? No, Roger. Watching
No.
like some new CNN sports or something. Okay.
You got Victor and Mary Lou and
Are we live?
Linda Meyer. Yes.
Good thing we're not saying anything inappropriate. Okay, so we'd like to welcome you all to Fabric Chicks Facebook Live on Wednesday, the last day of the month, July 31st. July 31st, the end of this month. We are Fabric Chicks, Creative Oasis in Gardnerville, Nevada, by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City area. And we go live every Monday and Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we'd like to welcome you to join us and follow in our crazy creative madness. Okay, let's see. Somebody today was watching and she said, oh, when you say hello to everybody, I just log off because I don't know those people. So I'm not going to say hello to you all, but I know I see you're here. So welcome and thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's see. Sue, I know it makes the world a lot more fun when we're a little bit inappropriate. So welcome everybody. I want to do a little recap real quick of the classes Christine's going to be teaching. She showed us her product. We interviewed her on Monday. So if you want a more detailed of the different things we're going to be doing, go back to Monday and watch it. It's more crafty, not necessarily quilting, but you know, every skill that you learn, you can add to your toolbox. And you can incorporate quilting with your Cricut and all the different things once you know how to use the everything that you have and your knowledge. So that's what we love to do, is to teach you different aspects of everything so you can incorporate it in anything. Okay, so let's see. We would love it if you would push that button to share this right now with all your friends and family and anybody, so that we can grow to be bigger. Although I think I'm big enough already, but you know, we always want more viewers. So we have on, hey Jane, are you back home? So we have August 29th. If you have a Cricut or a Scan and Cut, any of those machines, Christina's going to teach you guys how to use it. The first class, just so everybody's on the same page with basic knowledge, is going to be cutting out, using your Cricut to cut out a silhouette like this, and then how to put it onto a piece of fabric. So in your kit, well, it's all included in the price. You're getting the t-shirt, the silhouette stuff, and the weeding tool, and it's $45. That's on August 29th from 4:30 to 6:30. So if you have a Cricut like me, in your in the box still,
back of the closet, under the bed,
yes, anywhere, get it out. And then we have, if you're local and you want to come in, we will be open late on the third Thursday of the month. We'll be open until 7:30. Because that's also the wine walk in town. And we have an anniversary party. We're going to be 17 years old here at Fabric Chicks. So August 17th, we are going to have a big party, a big sale, a big, I don't know what, from 10 to 3. And then when that ends, we'll have Applique Club, which is a free Zoom for anybody who wants to join us, August 17th. And if you don't know how to find us in our free Zooms, go to Fabric Chicks Stitch Along. On Facebook, you can join us there. And then we have September, we have the Shop Pop. I hope you guys have your calendars. I'm going to put this into, when do we tell you our shirt size? Sue, you can tell me anytime. I'll write it down. Or I think Christine will probably call you guys just to make sure everybody, she knows what machines you have and all that. I'm going to tell Christine to call each of you who sign up for the Cricut class so you guys can all be on the same page of what needs to be done. And then we have the beginner embroidery class, September 12th from 4:30 to 6:30, which I am going to take myself because I want to be able to do the advanced embroidery. And we have the candle making, which here are some more options for you. These are in a container. So it's making these same candles, but in a container like this. So advanced candle making is $50. Everything you need to make it, except for like the Pam to spray your cans, is going to be in your kit for $50. S921, and that is September 24th. And then we have a beginning crochet class, October 10th from 4:30 to 6:30. So that is a recap. Here is the beginning knitting class, which we did not actually get on the schedule, but if you need to make a cowl, this is a sample of the crochet, what you can do in the crochet class. And then this is another crocheted project. So I'm super excited that Christine is going to be teaching classes because these are all things that I never really learned, which I wish I did. So that is that for that. And we are going to move right into, okay, Rhonda. Rhonda, are you ready for me to mail your package? I have a note that says next week, but I'm not sure when next week is. So let me know. Okay, so we're going to jump right into our sale. If you're new to watching, we're going to hold up 150-ish items, and they're all going to have an S number, and we're going to move these out of the way. I'm super excited. I've never made candles before. So we're going to have, whoops, everything is good. S147 is $8, and that is for a kid's book, but we just got these in for Christmas. So if you want to get a Christmas gift done ahead of time, you can get this little book done and then take it for Thanksgiving when you see them. And then they have the whole month of Christmas to read it. It says, our little dear, you twinkle, glow, and shine so bright. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We love, love, love you, little dear. You embrace each day with such delight. You fill our home with so much love. You're an angel sent from up above. You're silly and fun. You always amaze. You're a gift to us in so many ways. So cute little book, super easy. They got the little antlers for you to add on to sew. You can get the, if you need crinkle, just let us know. S147 is $8. S147 is $8. So we got a lot of specials for you guys today. S147 is $8. And I don't know how we got switched to switch sides.
I have to pick everything off the plate.
Oh yeah. And then here's another panel. I think this one would be fun to cut the mannequins and do a pennant banner for your sewing room. But you could just make a wall hanging. You could do a pillow. S971 is $10. S971 is $10. I just love those dress forms. I think they'd be fun to do, even if you cut them out as appliques. So many things you could do. And not S971. So if you're new to watching, you just type in S. S is you committing to buying it, and then the number and how many you want. So if you want 10 of these panels for everybody in your sewing group, S971 is $10. You could get a panel for everybody in your group. I know, Terracotta, I was born too late for the candle craze. But I just love making anything. I'm really a crafter quilter, or quilter crafter. We should have a name that combines both of those. If you need, I have a piece of fabric, $10 a yard, $5 a half yard, $2.95 a fat quarter. We do not have very much of this left, but I thought it might go good with the panel we just had. S981. S981 is $10 a yard, $5 a half yard. It is very limited. So if somebody wants all of it, I'm not sure how much is there, probably a yard and a half. it will go to, okay, Renee White, if you call the number scrolling on the bottom, Doris will answer your phone call and get your shipping information. And then we can get a panel in the mail to you. S971 was the number for the sewing panel.
Yeah, where is the phone, by the way?
Well, I just saw it. Hang on a second. We've got a technical difficulty here. Here you go.
Okay.
From Carmel, California.
Okay.
So we, let's see. We have a Halloween apron. I did not tie it on. I should have. Then I could have had pockets all day. But we have a cute little Halloween apron here and oven mitts to go with it. So if you're looking for a new apron for yourself, we did line it. If you want this fabric to line it, just put the, whatever you call that. What do they call this? Checkerboard. It's got a different name. It's a herringbone or something. It's got a different name. If you need some of this, just put checkerboard, and we'll do $12 a yard today for that. I didn't put it on the sale today because I forgot. But we do have the apron panel. So the apron panel comes with little mug rugs, the mittens, and the apron. Harlequin. You girls are right. Harlequin. So you can put checkerboard, Harlequin, whatever you want. We're going to know what you mean. We can read your other mind. S01 is $15. S01 is $15. And that is for the panel. S01 is $15. And it just makes a cute gift for anybody that you know. For $15, you can't really make oven mitts and an apron. We're going to have to get resourceful, girls. We did do a lot of ideas today for scrappy quilts. And my friend Kim Gilliland, she used to design fabrics for P&B Fabrics and did a lot of her own patterns. So she brought me over her patterns today. And she said she would be willing to teach classes. So if you guys want to learn precision piecing, precision is her thing. I told her I'd be lucky if I could sew a triangle together. But these are her patterns. They're at $10. They are kind of limited because when they're gone, they're gone. But she wanted me to show you how easy these patterns. So this, look at how complicated this pattern looks. You got a glare? See how complicated that pattern looks? But it's actually just a 9 patch. So super simple, just the way it's laid out. She did a lot of these, a lot of piecing, but where she simplified it. So if you need this pattern, S04 is $10. S04 is $10. And if you want to do a class with her, she'd be happy to teach a class. So just let me know that you want to take a class with Kim, and then we'll work out time frame. S04 is $10. S02 is another one that's super easy, and these all go really good with scrappy. And I think we got to use up some of our stash. You know, I've been harping on that, but when your groceries cost what they do, you got to cut somewhere. So we're going to use up our stash. So when we have more money in our bank accounts, we can spend more money on fabric. But right now we're going to focus a lot on scrappy stuff. S02, S109 can be done coordinated fabrics or scrappy fabrics. Seam double, it says, and it ends up being 84 by 84. So that's a good size quilt. S109, S109. Kim apparently loved to do big size quilts. This one's 54 by 54, so a good size lap quilt, but it'd be great for your scraps. S108. S108.
They called while I was on the other. So how do I?
Let's see. Hang on a second. That should call him back.
Okay.
And then here's another one from Kim. S03 is $10. S03, and it's basically that block a billion times. So if you want a wall hanging, 47 squares, you need 4 blocks. If you want an 83 by 83, you need 16 blocks. And it would be good for even for a pattern. Sorry. Even for, if you've got a panel, you can put the panel inside the center of it. So that is that. So Kim is willing to teach us how to precision piece. She says that even I can do it. And if I can do it, any of you can do that. I don't see me making any of them, Christy. Piecing is not my specialty. Piecing is definitely not what I love, but I can appreciate others that do piece.
Donna Baker.
Okay, Donna, I'm going to show you all the patterns again. Here is the one that I think is the neatest because you get such a complicated design. Do you want me to hold it up a little bit for the glare? We could just take it out of the plastic bag. S04. And this is this block over and over. It's just the way you lay it out. So it's basically a very, very simple 9-patch block. But the way you lay it out gets that super interesting design. And then this one is something in blue, S03. S03. You can't really see it there on the bed, but it's apparently she loves half square triangles. That's the block over and over. And then this is S108. S108. Hey, Miss Mary, we missed you on Monday. And then S109. S109. And that's the basic block there. By the hundreds, Victor, you're insane. And then S02, this one I think would be quick and easy and a great way to use up your scraps. And I know it's kind of crazy when people say you're using up your scraps because basically you're just taking out a billion pieces of fabric that you have to then cut a little 5-inch square out of and then fold all those fabrics back up. So, but I have bins and bins and bins of scraps that I feel like if I used them in a project, I would really be doing something on this planet worthwhile. Okay. Mary Beatty, I have realized that I can only be vain for so long. And I went to a restaurant the other day and I could not really read the menu. And I decided that maybe I should actually engage my glasses that I've been supposed to be wearing for years. Years. Okay. We have this cute little flag panel. Here is, if you want, we have it, we're selling it in 3 different ways. So if you want the big panel, it's $12. S75, if you want the big panel, is $12. S75 is $12. If you want a half panel, it's S76. S76 is for the 2 panel. S76 is a 2 panel, so you're going to get just this many. S76. S76. And then if you want just one repeat, we have S74 for $3. S74 for $3. And then we are giving one of the singles away. Let me see. I have Elaine Johnson. Are you on? Elaine Johnson. Elaine Johnson, are you on? Oops. I dropped the one that's hers. Not the blank one. I dropped her name. Okay, Elaine Johnson, you are a winner. Let us know if you're on. I agree. Very cool. SO4. Put it in my basket. Okay. And I think I got all your comments, but let me know if I missed anybody. I used to make macrame glass hanging tables. I can't find the beautiful ceramic beads I used to use. Oh, I don't know who would carry ceramic beads like that. I actually did macrame when I was in 4-H. I loved it. Okay, so then I have another book, and I only have 5 of these panels left. It is I Love You to the Moon and Back. I love you to the moon and back. There are so many things I want you to know. My love will be with you wherever you go. You'll have many adventures as you reach for the sky. I will do all I can to help you fly high. Wherever we go and whatever we do, know that I always love hanging out with you. As the sun fills our days with warmth and light, I'll be there by your side as day turns into night. Wherever life leads you, whatever your track, always remember I love you to the moon and back. And we only have 5 of these panels left. S07 is $14. S07 is $14. S07. Oh, Mary, life always gets in the way. It's so sad. S07 is $14. I love you to the moon and back. I did put crinkle in one of the pages, which actually ends up being 2 pages. And I put crinkle in the little heart that's above. So if you need a package of crinkle, 1 package of crinkle, because I only do it in the 2 pages, 1 package lasts a long time. It's 1 yard. It's $12. It's like 1 yard by 58 inches, I think. So if you need crinkle, just say that you need crinkle, and we'll get it in your basket. We've got a pumpkin fest going on here. We've got fall fabrics. We got all kinds of fun things. Of course, I want what's underneath the pile. Always. Okay, we have a few of these kits left. This is a great way to use border prints. We just took 1 row of the border print and by 18 inches and then just stuffed them. I just brought both of these out here just so you can see what a little bit of bling does for it. So this one, I added a little bit of the rhinestones that we've gotten from Amy. I put them down here also. So it just adds a little finer, a little bit more custom. And then this one here is without the bling. This one does not have the bling, so the bling is not in the kit. If you want bling, let us know. We'll get you some. S37 includes the backing fabric and the, this is the 2nd edition because we sold out of the large. So this has the smaller daisies for the backing. And you literally just sew it up, so easy, 15 minutes. This is the 15-minute pillow, girls. Sew it up, fill it with stuffing. I like polyfill so it doesn't get too, I want to say bulky, but that's not the right word. Polyfill is just a smoother filling batting. It's not, it doesn't get so bunchy. S37 is for the pillow kit, and it will make 1 pillow. S37 is for the pillow kit, but you can do pillows with any border prints. Border prints are perfect for that. Okay, we're going to have to start over here because that is going to fall over there. We have S107 is $8 a yard, $4 a half yard, $2.50 a fat quarter. And I have only 1 of these if you want to do a 3-yard quilt. We only have a little bit of this main print left. So I just put it together. So you've got 3 yards and 16 inches. But they're great for the 3 1-yard quilts. The main print is 2 half yards just because that's what we had left. So S106 is $33. So it's $11 a yard, plus you're getting a 16 inches for free. So S106 is $33. S106 is $30. Christy, you wish you had a pillow or a bench? I wish I had a bench. I actually do have a wooden toy chest that Joanne gave me. It was her husband's. It's a Roy Rogers one. It's out on the porch. But when I put pillows out on it, it gets super dusty. S106 is Judy Spivey's. Here, let's write Judy on there so we don't have to look for it. So if you need fabric to go with that, Judy, we have S107. We have it's at $8 a yard. It'd be great for backing, or if you're going to do dog handkerchiefs, or anything like that. It's just a good one to have in your stash. S107 is $8 a yard, $4 a half yard, and $2.50 a fat quarter.
Are you done with these?
No, I didn't show these yet.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find the Minnie Mouse ones, but I'm pretty sure these are diamond dots for you to be able to put on for the kids to do. They're super simple, bigger dots for kids to do, and then they can put them on their dresser or their hydro flask or whatever. They are stickers. I might have the Minnie Mouse ones left. I'm not sure. I couldn't find them. But Michaela just made these up when she was here, and then she left them for me to show them to you guys. I do have, however, the Star Wars S1481 is $14. So we do have the Star Wars, and they're great for kids. They go together super quick, so they're not going to lose their interest before they're done, most likely. S1481 is $14. We do have a couple of those left. If you want the Minnie Mouse ones, type Minnie Mouse. They're $14, and we'll see if we can find them out in the shop. Oh, Fran, I do not think you need a haircut. I just saw you yesterday. Your hair was fine. This is a panel, and if Peggy Cato's on, Peggy, can you post on Fabric Chick Stitch Along? Because I know she had gotten this panel a couple, maybe last year when she was doing a show with me, and she was hand embroidering it. So we want to see, Peggy, what it looks like with your hand embroidery added to it. S08 is $14. S08 is $14. It's a beautiful panel. And it says on the bottom, when snow falls, nature listens. When snow falls, nature listens. It's a cute little, more of a winter than a Christmas panel, I think. S08, and Peggy will track it down and find it and post it on Fabric Chick Stitch Along so you can see what it looks like with the embroidery. And then we have the embroidery kits, the Eleganza Pearl Cotton number 8. And these are double gas, so there's literally no lint on them. And we've got a bunch of different colorways. This one is called Natural. S96 is natural, and it comes with 12 balls. S96 is all of your browns and creams. A great collection. It's kind of like a candy store. You might need one pack of everything. S98 is the sun color. S98 is sun. S97 is kaleidoscope. S97 is kaleidoscope. And you do have black and white in this one, which is always good to have. S99 is $32, and it is pastels, your pastel collection. You always need to have this in your stash, so when you go to do something, you have it ready. And Christine was in earlier. She's going to come back, I think, tomorrow. And if she does come tomorrow, we'll video. She needed help. She's got a sweatshirt, and she's embroidering a heart on the back side of it so she can cut a window in the sweatshirt. And then she's going to chenille around the heart. So if she comes back tomorrow, so that I can help her do the chenille, because she wasn't sure about that, we'll do it. We'll do a spontaneous live demo tomorrow. But she is embroidering with the pearl cotton around the heart. So that's going to be a fun project, I think. S101. So make sure you guys go to thrift stores and like look for old clothes that you want to refurbish, like jean jackets or any of that stuff. S101. S100, S100. This is all for hand embroidery, Mary Vitti, hand embroidery. And then S89 is for the coral wreath collection. And we only have 2 of each of these collections, so we can get more if you guys need them. But Pearl 8 cotton is a great one for any kind of embroidery. Okay, I found like 5 of these. I'm not sure what they're for, but I'm sure they're very important. Place threader through, I'm gonna have to keep one of these for myself. It's a yarn threader with exclusive self-threading feature. So S94 is a vintage yarn threader for $1. S94, I think that there were 4 or 5 of these. S94 is a vintage. I can go to my closet for old clothes to refurbish. Donna, I can't even imagine. If I went to my closet to refurbish the clothes, I'm afraid they wouldn't fit. I wouldn't be able to like zip them up. Okay, we got some trims today. S103 is a cute little black and white ribbon. 40 cents a yard. 40 cents a yard. And then S90 is white with little red dots. S90 is white with little red dots. If you're new to watching, you just write S is you committing to buying it, and the number, and then how many you want. And then S91 is kind of a crochet field. It's from France. S91 is $1.20 a yard. S91 is $1.20 a yard. And is it a crazy afternoon?
It's kind of wild and crazy afternoon.
Okay, I found 2 of these. I'm not sure what it's for. The Bias Ruler TQM products. So 2 of these work in the shop. Open a half yard of fat quarter of fabric and lay flat. Lay ruler on the fabric so the edges of the ruler touch top and bottom. Then continue to move. Oh, I might need one of these for myself. Look at, if you just read, you can really educate yourself. S961, we marked it down to $15 because I didn't know what it was and it was cluttering up the shop. You know, every week I find one thing that's cluttering up the shop. S961 is $15. It is the Bias Ruler TQM products. S961. It was originally $19.95. I know, Kim, you were just here. I should have let you have a sneak peek of what was on the sale. Okay, we've got some sale fabric, $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $1.95 a fat quarter, S102. When we have limited quantities like this, there's probably a yard and a half there. When we have limited quantities, we do give it to whoever wants to buy the whole piece first. That way I don't have to cut it. But if nobody wants it and 5 people want fat quarters, then we give it to the people who want the fat quarters. So on the sale stuff, just because it's so labor intense, we do, if somebody wants the whole piece, sell it to them first. Otherwise, we typically go to whoever wants whatever you guys want. And then we have some Nightmare Before Christmas. I only have 1 yard of that left. Sorry, Peggy. Suzette already got it. S95 is the Nightmare Before Christmas. S95 is the Nightmare Before Christmas, and we have 1 yard of that left. And then I don't know if you guys. Oh, I was looking for these numbers. I was like, I can't find. I know we didn't do all the numbers this week. Roger had them hidden. Oh well, numbers for Monday. S86 is Material Magic. If you don't know what Material Magic is, it's like starch on steroids. So you can, if you're going to do machine embroidery, you can treat your fabric with Material Magic. If you're going to do embroidery, though, I would get the gallon size. But I use this a lot in, like if I want dimension or texture, I use this in the art quilts. If I want to do a double-sided leaf, I'm going to get the leaf wet and then scrunch it up and just let it dry. It's like starch, but on steroids. So if I did a applique quilt, I treated the entire background with the Material Magic, let it dry, and then I ironed my applique pieces on it. And when I did my buttonhole stitch around all the quail, it was so smooth. I had no puckering at all. So basically, if you don't want to use a stabilizer, this is a great alternative. I've got the little jug on tonight's sale. S86 is $15.95. But if you don't want the, if you want the bigger jar, we do have it. It's like a gallon, I think, for like $44. I'm not sure. We can do that for you.
So let's see it. Yeah, thank you.
So S86 is $15.95. It is great. Everybody should have it in their stash. If you have it, you'll use it. Okay, Suzette. Do you have any minion material? We do not have any minion material at the moment. I'm pretty sure we do not. You know, because I would have it. Okay. We have S105. We only have a little bit of this left. And look at this is like so janky. We just need to get rid of it. But this is one of my favorite fabrics. I use this as a background for applique all the time. I also use this for backings. We had it in 108-inch wide for a while. But I do use this fabric all the time. I love what it says. S105 is $13 a yard. S105 is $13 a yard. My sister wrote this a long time ago, like 20 years ago. My sister wrote this saying and then like taped it to my desk. And a day came when the risk it took to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. So it's got just good little sayings. S105 is $13 a yard. S105 is $13 a yard. And then we have 2 of these ruler racks, but funny that we have these on today's sale because Pam brought me in some giveaways, and one of them was a ruler rack. So Doris, oh, you know what? I don't think Elaine ever responded for her freebie, did she?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we need to find another winner for the freebie. Elaine, are you there? Elaine, let me know. Okay, Joanne Garbarini for the ruler rack. Oh, Joanne, and it's red. Okay, Joanne Garbarini, you won the ruler rack. Are you doing Kaufman challenge? I don't even think I have seen a Kaufman rep lately, Donna. A lot of the reps, because the shops aren't ordering as much fabric as we used to, like all the shops across the country. The reps can't afford to see us as often as they were. So I have not seen a Kaufman rep. I haven't seen a Kaufman rep or a Hoffman rep. So as of right now, no, Donna. Okay, we need another name for the flag. Riri, are you here? I haven't seen Riri either. Okay,
She was here.
Riri, are you here? If you're here, you won the flag panel. Okay, S87 is the large rack. Here they've got a picture of the racks in there, or the rulers in there. S87 is $34 for the large one. I actually have a wooden one, a custom one that I bought at a show. I actually do use it. It's one of the few things I use so that my rulers don't fall on the floor when I just lay them anywhere willy-nilly. S87 is $34. And then there is a mini rack also that's good for like your 12-inch rulers. It is S79 for $14. Riri said she's here. Perfect. Oh, Elaine, it's so sad. They are great for retreats. They're great for anything. I literally do use mine But it does help you to keep organized. I know that you all know that I'm such an organized person. S79 is the small one. If you just want to try it out, $14 is going to give you a good feel. If you get the $14 one, then you'll probably end up wanting the larger one also, because we all have more than one place where we cut and sew. S79 is the small one. S87 is the large one. And oh, we have another giveaway. I love it when you girls clean out your stashes in your houses. This is a with the tags on and everything. Oh, well, that's the second giveaway. Okay. So this is a cell phone holder, a crossover body bag. Okay, who's the winner? It's Connie Kaufman. Connie, are you on? Well, Carla, welcome to watching. Connie, you've won a finished bag for your cell phone, your credit card, everything you need when you're running in to get a coffee. And we know how you love your coffee, Connie Kaufman. Okay, so let me know if you're on. And then we have some Foozy chicken socks. Chicken socks. And I have OMG, Phyllis Holmes. And you know what? I was literally just going to say, I should have just given these to Phyllis because she's a chicken girl. Like her whole house is chickens. And then I literally just pulled her name out of there. Some things are meant to be. Or for Katie. No, Katie, just because you're friends with Connie doesn't mean you get to win what she wins. I know, Christy. Like literally. I was going to wait for Doris to come back and pull a name. And then I thought, oh, we're just going to speed this up. I'll pull a name. That was so rigged for Phyllis.
Have these guys responded?
Yes, they're all here.
They're all here.
Okay, we have a mountain goat quilt panel, and it's it's S104 for $10. But if you need a quick gift, I have one that we just quilted up. S104 is $10 if you want the panel. I think it's great for a little boy quilt, especially. Sometimes they're hard to find. But I did quilt this up because we're trying to get items ready for the candy dance that we're doing in September. So I quilted this one up, but then I thought I would offer it to you guys first. So if you want, this is an auction for $40. It's already quilted. It's got Minky on the back. You can see the Minky design. I know this is what I love, staying up till 4 a.m. doing quilting and having a good time here at the shop. So I've got, it's quilted with Minky, and then I did self binding on it. So you've got the Minky on the edges. So if you need a quick baby gift and you don't want to do it yourself and you want it already quilted, we have S101 and the auction is starting at $40. So $40 is pretty much less than what you would pay to have it quilted. Let alone the bamboo batting on the inside and the Minky backing. S101, already done baby gift, auction at $40. And we're going to put this one aside. If you want the panel to do it yourself, S104 is $10. And I think we only have 3 of those panels left. I'm going to talk about the quilts on the wall behind me as soon as I can get to the fabrics that go with it. But that was another one. It was super fun to quilt up. I know, Christy, $40 is a deal for it. Okay, so we have, okay, let's see. I'm trying to unbury the fabrics here. We have this cute little, it's pinned to here, but this cute little banner that makes this acorn garland and or it could be coasters. So you could use these little acorns as coasters, or you can put it in a garland like we did. S06 is $28. That includes all the fabrics you need, the ribbons, the little charm pack, and the directions for the acorn. S28 is $6. S06 is $28. S06 is $28. And if you want just the little charm packy thing, what do they call them when they're 2.5 inch? They're not charms. They're
They're mini charm.
yeah, no, they're called something else. They have a name. We're gonna call them cupcakes for today. And then we have a freebie. I'm gonna let Doris pull the name so I'm not accused of cheating. I have Rhonda Kyla. Oh, I think she just left. Rhonda, are you still on? Mini charms. Okay, we're gonna call them mini charms. You're right, mini charms. Rhonda, are you still on? I know she said she had to leave early. Okay, the auction for the goat quilt already finished is S101, and we're at $55. $55 for the quilt that's already finished. We're gonna leave that on for a second. We have Rhonda cut. Oh, in the dentist chair. Oh, she cracked a tooth. Oh, that sounds horrible. Well, Rhonda, I'm glad you're still watching in the dentist chair because you just won a mini charm pack. So S05 is for the mini charm pack. That's what's used in here. There's lots of fun things you can do. You can make pot holders, all kinds of fun things, table runners with the charm packs. S05 is $5 for the mini charm pack. S06 is for the kit and the pattern to make the acorns with the little embellishments we put on the center of the little, I would unpin it, but then I gotta like put the whole shop back together. Okay, so that is that. Okay, we're gonna close this up really quick. S101.
$60, Brenda Yagi.
And Brenda, I did get your message. Just bring those back to the retreat. Don't mail them back. Shipping is crazy, so just bring them to the retreat. S101 is at $60 for the finished little goat baby quilt. I'm gonna give you. She does have FOMO for. Well, don't you all have fear of missing out? Like you don't want to miss a Monday or a Wednesday or a spontaneous live because you never know what we're going to be doing here at Fabric Chicks.
Because that's guaranteed when your name gets drawn.
Exactly. S110, that's the last piece of the Ruby Star border print that we have. S110 is $13, and it's the last of the border print. It does have a gold metallic in the stars and the moon. And then at the bottom, you've got the tiger lily. It's really beautiful. S110 is $13, and we only have one of those left. It's guaranteed that if you miss a Monday or Wednesday live, you're going to miss out on something. And we do on Monday nights in class. Sometimes they have sneak sale. I would call it a sneak sale for sure. Okay, that is Peggy Driscoll. We're a creative oasis, all right. And then we're going to show you this Fun Frolic line. It is, let's see, we have mini charm packs S70 and the regular charm packs S69. We have, I think, only one layer cake S61. And let me get it organized before we get it all going here. I have two of these kits left. We marked them down $10. So they're normally about $78. S68, it's going to make this quilt here. And so you get the pattern. The quilt ends up being 41 by 41. So a wall lap table topper. 41 by 41. And all the fabrics are in there pre-packaged from Moda. It all came prepackaged by Moda. $68. There's two of those kits left. S68 is $68. S68 was on your list. Brenda, you're on my list for the May retreat. I'm not sure off the top of my head if you've done a deposit or not, but I'll double check. You're on my list to respond to, so I'll double check and let you know. And then, so if you're new to watching, we do retreats right on the lake up at Lake Tahoe. We have one in May, which pretty much everybody who was there last year has signed up. So I'm pretty sure it's full. We do mini retreats here at the shop, but those pretty much are full because whoever was in them sign up again. And then we just opened up one for October. So we have one October 13th through the 18th, and we have a few spaces left there. That retreat is going to be a lot more intimate because we have a smaller room, so we can only fit, we're only taking 15 attendees. So it's going to be more project oriented. I think we'll be able to stay more focused and get more done. I hope. I'm not making any promises because Connie Kaufman's going to be there, and you just never know what's going to happen when she's there. Okay, S68 is for the kit. If you want just the pattern, S71 is $12. S71 is $12 just for the pattern, or the kit with all the fabrics is S68 for $68. And we do have a jelly roll. S62 is $44. I'm going to leave all those out while we can show you the fabric line so you can really see what it actually is. You want me to finish that?
Well,
okay, Roger says we have to mini charm. The little ones are just called mini charms. I think they should be called something like a cupcake or something. Okay, S101. Roger says we have to finish this. Pam says she loves your lamb shirt.
Oh, thank you.
S101 for the auction is Brenda at $60. Gosh, if I knew you guys were going to love it so much, I would have just made up all the panels. Okay. So those are the pre-cuts. I'm going to show you the yardage real quick. We have a couple more options for patterns. Here is the mushrooms and leaves pattern. You can do pillows or a table runner with that, S54. Or if you want a bigger quilt that's going to be 72 by 72, fat quarter friendly, S55. So mushrooms and acorns are the popular thing right now. And the fabric line is pretty big, so we broke it down into two. We have here. We'll go over these again. Fall is coming, girls and gentlemen. Connie Kaufman, you're going to love this one. It has a pretty little bird on it.
It's gorgeous.
So cute. She loves birds. And it goes from orange to rust to burgundies to tans for this colorway. There's 8 pieces in this colorway. If you get a whole collection, it's $1 less a yard. This is actually quite a bit less. This is $11 a yard. So good pricing point for this fabric collection.
what's the number?
S056. S056 is $88 for 1 yard collection. Half yards are $44. Fat quarters are $30. And then we have the cream and brown colorway. So this is the browns and creams. S057. S057 is 1 yard's $88, half yards fat. So this is all the fabrics that coordinate with those lines that we showed you. The main prints have sold out because those always go first. So if you want the main prints, you're going to have to get a layer cake or a jelly roll. But you can see how cute it was with the main prints in there. So everything, the entire line is in the pre-cuts, but we don't have the main print anymore. So sad. Tragic. Okay. So the cute little bird line S53 is $12 a yard. S53 is $12 a yard for the birds and leaves. S53. Just a great, could go in fall or not in fall, S52. More birds and acorn leaves, S51 with a burgundy background, S51. And then S50 is just kind of a great neutrally leaves. S51. Oh, we didn't have a fall last.
She sighed.
Oh, because they're not buying the fabric. She's bored. She's going to fall asleep over there. Okay. We should have done it. We should have done it even less expensive. Although $12 a yard, girls, is a very good price. Okay. Whoa. The whole pile is falling. Okay, S49 is the orange with birds. I'm still waiting for winter. We have not. The weather's all crazy. Okay, so we have S49 is the leaves and birds. S48 is just leaves and acorns and mushrooms. S47 is the moon with leaves. And then S46 is just a great blender that can go into anything, kind of a little circle geometric. S46, $12 a yard. And Pam, they loved your goodies. If you're new to watching, we do keep these tags on through the weekend. So you can always go back and rewatch through the weekend and just comment to add orders. We check the orders through the weekend. After that, we, I know, Judy, you did empty your piggy bank yesterday with all those pre-wound bobbins. S43 is cute little mushrooms and acorns and leaves. S43. But you're going to need fabrics for your fall projects. Fall's going to be here before you girls know it. S43, S44 is just a great neutrally background for anything, for any projects. S45 is the rust background with the circles. S45. And then we have only 4 more in this line. We're almost done. I know you guys are going to wait till we really clearance it out. S42 is the tan background with the circles. S41 is brown background with mushrooms and leaves, little ditty dots. S40 is the moon with leaves. S39 is the cream background. And then S38 is the acorns, the little ditty one. Kind of more calico-y, not a big print. Okay, that's that collection. We're going to go real quick over the projects again. So we have the brown, cream and brown colorway here, S057, S057. It's at $11 a yard. So if you want a fall quilt for the back of your couch, this is a great price point. And then S056 is the tans, the burgundies, the rust, and the orange. And then we have S54 is $12 for the pattern for the mushroom table runner or pillows. S68 is $68 for the kit for Forest Frolic by Robin Pickens. And if you want just the pattern for that, the acorn pattern is S71 for $12. And you can see here it's got a cream background and then a brown background. In the kit, I believe it's the brown background since they have that brown background. And then the acorn quilt, acorn and mushroom quilt, super cute. S55 is $15. If you need the jelly roll, S62, and these are limited. We don't have a lot of jelly rolls or layer cakes left. We do have a lot of the mini charms left. S70 is mini charms, S62 is jelly roll, S69 is a charm pack, and S61 is the 10-inch layer cake. So that is that entire collection. And I can see you girls are not helping out at all to make room for new stuff. We do have Christy made us pumpkins with this collection, so you can see a project that's made with that. And cute little pumpkins out of that fabric. We do have a kit for the 3 pumpkins. It is S66 for $34. S66 for $34 is for the pattern and the fabric to make up the 3 pumpkins. S66 is $34. S66 is $34. And this is also a great pattern to use if you're doing, if you've got upholstery fabrics or any kind of fun fabrics. If you want just the pattern, S64 is $10. S64 is $10. Who goes to chamber meetings anymore, Donna? I actually had to give up going to our Chamber of Commerce meetings here in Minden because one, they do it at like 7:30 in the morning. And then they like to play like what I call baby shower games. I am not getting up at 7:30 in the morning to go play baby shower games. I had to get rid. I had to stop going to those. We also have a pumpkin kit made out of flannels. So just to give you some options, we have the Primo pumpkins made out of flannel fabric. This is S60 for $19. S60 for $19. And that is all the flannel you need to make these 3 pumpkins. S60 is $19. Ew, glow in the dark pumpkins would be super fun. Any kind of fun fabrics would be great. Like you literally, pumpkins can be anything, I've decided. We're doing a make it and take it booth at Candy Dance where they can make pumpkins. And we are using a ton of the different upholstery fabrics we have for that. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be really fun. Okay. And then we have a pumpkin pot holder by Virginia Robertson. S63 is $10. S63 is $10. And that is for a pot holder. And you can put the Insel Bright in there. You can hear it. You can put the Insel Bright in there so that it protects your hands a little bit more. But super cute, great way to use up your stash. Make it scrappy, use up your stash. Give everybody you know a pumpkin. These are even small enough you could pop them in the mail as little gifts to people you don't really see too often. And then just in case you haven't seen this before, I love this little turkey applique by Connie Spurlock. S65 is $10. And you can make it a wall hanging or you can make it a table runner. I love that it goes both directions so that you don't have anything going all one way. S65. S65 is for the turkey table runner. S65. And we have a couple of these artworks by Tina that were polished, so I thought I'd show them to you. S59 is $8.50. S59 is $8.50. So you could use this on a tote bag, or you can turn it into a placemat or table runner. Anything you do with regular quilt blocks, you can take the fabric art and do. And then we have a super cute, this one I think would be fun to do a little bit of hand embroidery on it. Make the trees, give them a little bit of texture. S58 is $8.50. S58 is $8.50. And then we have, I just found this collection of Villa Rosa patterns. It's done for quilts of Valor or soldier quilts, is what it's geared to, but you really can do it with any color of fabric to make it anything, but it's great for scraps. So here we have Celebration. Here we have, this one's the grand prize. So a lot of you have the grand prize already, but this is a collection. you have Honor already. We've shown you Honor already. But the rest of these, I do not think we've ever had. But it's a great price point for you. You get the 12 patterns for $14.95. S36. S36 is $14.95. Is that on fabric? Yes, it is. Hey, Anna, drive safe. I was so sad this morning when I saw your text, but S36 is just a bunch of great, you can use coordinated fabrics, but you can also use scrappy fabrics. So great for your red, white, and blues, but great for any colors. Honestly, you know, we love Villa Rosa. I talked to Heidi Emmett today. We're trying to figure out a day that we can do Fabric Chicks on the Road field trip, going to Carolyn Gavernich's and touring her studio, going to Heidi Emmett's and touring her studio, and going to Villa Rosa. So we've got a big field trip in the works. So you're going to want to stay tuned for when that is. S36 is for the packet of 12 patterns of Villa Rosa for $14.95. Super good price point on 12 patterns. For those of you who have a baby already or a baby on the way, this is very popular right now. S09. So they're doing this where you can like put the photo, like, I don't really know, something about laying the baby on here, like with a date kind of a thing. I'm not sure. But it's super cute little woodland animals. And then it's got the tape measure. So you can mark what their inches are on the wall. S09 is $9. S09 is $9. I would take these blocks and make pillows or make a quilt out of it. But somebody said you lay the baby on it and take a photo, but it seems like it would need to be bigger. So I think they lied. But the growth chart is super cute. S09 is $9.
You could put the feet in there.
Oh, yeah, the feet would be cute. Or you could put paint on the bottom of their feet and then step it on there. That would be super cute. Yeah.
And their hands could go by the deer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that could be very cute with their feet and their handprints on it. Oh, I love that idea. Oh, too bad my kids are too big. Okay, S09.
Take out
super cute. Dear growth chart. S09, $9. And then I just pulled this pattern because it's very similar to the flag panel we showed earlier. But if you didn't want to use the flag panel and you want to use your scrappies, this is another Villa Rosa pattern that would be great for that. Or to give you an idea of how you can use the flag panel we gave you that we showed you already. S991 is $2.50. S991 is $2.50. So you can use that flag panel we showed you earlier in this panel instead of building it yourself. What?
Turn it up. Thank you.
S991 is $2.50. S991 is $2.50.
So Remy ran away. Gracie is having Remy ran away following somebody on a horse.
She'll come. Tell her just to stay where she is. She'll come back.
Stay where you are. She will come back. Okay.
Tell her just to sit down. Tell her to sit down.
Sit down.
And Remy will come back to her.
Just keep calling her, and she'll come back.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Once she goes, she's gone.
She's got to get it out of her system, and she will come back with you.
Probably because she hasn't walked her for 3 days. But don't tell her that. Okay. So I want to show you my friend Kim, who we showed you her patterns earlier. She does have these patterns if you guys want to do these fun projects. She used coordinating fabrics, but you can use scraps. But these are two more options if you want to do a precision piecing with Kim. And these are from her patterns. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like. And look at when she brings it to a quilter, it's like so ironed and organized. Gosh. So if you want to do that, and then here's another idea. Kim, I'm going to fold this really nicely right here. Doris is doing it. Okay, and then here's another great idea for scraps. So you girls know that, like, I'm on a kick for scraps. I love coordinated fabrics, but I also love scraps, and I think that we all tend to have so many scraps we're drowning in them. I don't know about you girls, but I am drowning in my scraps. So this is a quick and easy one to use up your scraps, just to give you ideas. Super fun, easy. Use up your scraps. Don't go buy a new collection. Well, you could buy a new collection if you love the collection. Like the collection I'm going to show you next would be really fun in this fabric, in this design, if you're looking for super quick and easy. Which sometimes we are. All right, sorry, there's another one. I just want to give you guys some inspiration on quick and easy. So we've got this brand new fabric line behind me, which is a fun quilt, I think. I am going to just tell you, quilt shops aren't getting our samples done quick enough. So the fabric companies are mailing us one cheater panel for the quilt that you guys can make, just so that you can have the sample to inspire you. So if you want this kit behind me, you can buy it in two different ways. You can buy the fat quarters, which are all these fun fabrics. I don't know, but I fell in love with this line. It's kind of vintagey, you know, that poopy gold color is definitely coming back. So we're going to show you all these fabrics in a second, but just so you get an idea of what is in the collection, I think if you get the fat quarters, you're going to have quite a bit of leftover. But, and then this is the binding. This is the background for it, and then the kit, the pattern. So you can get it this way for $139 with the fat quarters, or you can do it with a jelly roll. The same project you can do with a jelly roll. So everything here, this goes in either kit. So if you want the jelly roll, it's S11 for $111, S111 for $111, S12 for $139 if you want the fat quarters. Both the kit, the binding and the pattern come in both kits, and the backing come in both kits. Okay, see you later, Judy. Doris folded up your quilt super nice, Kim.
And I hung them up, Kim, so that they would not be laying down. So they are hanging and they're folded.
Perfect. Okay, so if you want just the pattern for this quilt here, which would be great, even if you don't like these fabrics, it'd be a great scrappy quilt or any fabric collection that you have. I just think it's a fun quilt. The throw size is 53 by 61. You can always add on more if you want to make it bigger. It kind of reminds me, Joanne, of the wedding ring quilt we were going to do years ago. All of us bought a bazillion 1930s reproductions, and they're still in bins for all of us. S10 is $14 for the pattern. That gives you a different option there also of what it would look like. S10 is $14. If you want just the jelly roll, S26 is $42. S26 is $42. If you want the layer cake, S27 is $42. The layer cake is $42. Those are special prices just for you guys, because layer cakes, as you know now, are like $46.95 if you're lucky. So we try to give you guys a little bit of a discount to kind of offset the shipping costs. So here we can put this away. If you want the kit, that for the quilt S12 includes a layer of fat quarter pack or the jelly roll pack. So both of those are your options for the kit, and then a half yard of the binding. The pattern is S10 for $14 for just the pattern. And then we do have the collections. I'm going to show you the collections in just a second when we clear off this. Real quick, before I show you the collections, I'm just going to show you the Supreme slider, just so that Doris doesn't feel rushed. Machine quilting with the Supreme slider is super easy. People love this. It's like a thick Teflon sheet. It sticks to your machine. So it sticks to your machine right here. And then it has a hole in the center of it for your needle. So this sticks to your machine, and then your needle goes through here, and then your fabric will slide on this. It will just glide. I have a lot of people that have this when they come to retreats and classes. So if you need a Supreme slider, they do have them in bigger sizes if you have a bigger throat plate. But I always tell people that this is a great price point to try it out to see if you like it. If you love it, then invest in the bigger ones because the bigger ones are significantly more expensive. But this is a great size. It's going to be the bones of your machine where you're mostly moving. S93 is $34. S93 is $34. And if you don't have one, I think you should try it out because you'll love it. I turtle wax my machine. Victor, I don't even want to know.
Car wax.
Oh, a car. Okay.
Car wax.
I would like to make a quilt with Kim. I will go back and rewatch to see her pop. Okay, perfect, Stephanie. I think we all need to take a class from Kim just to refine our piecing skills. Because I know watching all of us struggle in Victor's Monday night classes, because we all took beginning piecing 30 years ago when we started quilting, and then we haven't used it for a long time. So sometimes you got to go back to basics.
Like 59 years ago.
59 years ago for Doris. She's not saying her age though. But piecing is something that you have to do more than once every 59 years.
Yeah.
So that you can be accurate. But Victor is going to be doing a half square triangle marathon where every block we're going to do a bunch of scrappy half square triangles, and then every week we're going to get a different pattern, and that pattern is how we're going to arrange them. So I'm super excited about that class. I think Victor is doing that in September, maybe October. I think September we're doing the place settings. I don't know what he'll put it in there. I can't keep up with everybody. Okay, here is the one colorway. We did break up the colorways. Just so, and these flowers, we haven't shown it on the live yet, but the bolts have been sitting in the hallway in there. And the big flowers have been selling a lot. And then S34, so we have it at $13 a yard. We just like to give you guys a discount because we know that shipping and everything, it all adds up. So, and we like to reward you guys for being faithful. So you've got 9 pieces in each colorway. So 1 yards are 108, half yards are 54, fat quarters are $34. Key fobs are going to be the last Monday in August. So if you need key fob hardware, let me know. We do have the key fob hardware available. But also, if you're doing the key fob, you need this webbing. You're going to cover this webbing with fabric. So if you need the key fob, since we're doing that, if you need the key fob webbing, We have it. It's S77 for 90 cents a yard. S77 is 90 cents a yard. If you're doing the key fob with Victor the last Monday in August, you're going to need this webbing. You are going to cover it with your own fabric. So just, Victor, how much do they need for the 5 key fobs? I would probably get a couple yards. S77 is
1.5
1.5
yards.
yards is going to make 5 key fobs. So
Get 2 yards.
yeah, get 2 yards ish. 1.5 yards for sure for the 5 key fobs. I'm looking forward to that because I think those are going to be really quick and easy gifty items. What is a key fob? It's a key fob, F-O-B. It's a key fob. It is like a wristlet. So with the webbing, you're going to make a little wristlet, and then it has the connector on it, which you with your key rings, so you can have your key rings on a little wristlet. Okay, sounds good. So if you guys are new to watching, or if you haven't joined Victor's Monday nights, Victor does a different quick and easy project every Monday night from 5 to 7-ish. After 7, it's social hour, so the ladies stay on and chit chat and whatnot. So sometimes it goes to like 8, 9, 10. You never know around here. But Victor always gives you an applique pattern on Mondays in case you want to do applique, and you could do the different blocks that he gives you. You can do them all in the same colorway and save them, and then do a big quilt or a project later on once you get enough quilt blocks made. But in the meantime, he always does a project that's kind of a quick, easy, gifty item. So last week we did, I don't even remember what we did last week. Obviously, I didn't do it. They did the pinwheel ornament. The pinwheel ornament, which every single one of them turned out fabulous. You can always go on Fabric Chick Stitch Along and see them. Okay, here's our 2 colorways. S034 is for the blue and green colorway. S035 is the orange and burgundy colorway. And then we're going to go through the fabric bolts pretty quick because you guys can see it here. S25 is $13 a yard. S25 is $13 a yard. S24, what?
Telephone.
Our telephone's ringing?
Oh,
Oh.
it is.
Okay. S24 is kind of a corally color. S23 is purpley pink, baby poop color, and purple. S22. And there must be another project that I ordered this fabric line for because we have multiple bolts of different ones. So I've got to do some research and see what project it was I was going to make with this fabric. It's always tough because you have to order the fabric lines way in advance. Did Gracie find Remy?
That wasn't Gracie. It was someone else, and I didn't make it.
Oh, that's okay.
I think they hung up.
I'll get if you just called, we'll get the answering machine. Well, I'll call you back. S20 is purples and pinks. S21 is the golden yellow with little like doves. Very retro, vintagey looking. I almost want a refrigerator out of this color. S19 and S18. You know, like when we redid our bathroom, I tried to find like colored toilets and things. You can't even hardly find a colored toilet anymore.
You don't want to. No, you don't want that color.
I do. Like a purple toilet would be so fun.
Well, okay. But no refrigerator that color. No.
Oh my goodness.
We both had one.
S19 is $13. Jenny, I can sign you up for Victor's August class if you want. S18 is kind of a checky color.
That'd be a great background or a border print.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but apparently I love this color. small fish fit into your Monday night rotation. Yes. I would love to do pin cushions. I think we should have a pin cushion club and do a different pin cushion every month. Because we don't have enough to do, Roger says. Wow, you should see the look Roger just gave you, Mary Beatty. I know, the avocado color, 1960s. Here we come.
I had a house once with pink.
Oh, a pink one?
Pink of everything.
Oh.
Another bathroom with maroon.
Yeah. Oh.
And another bathroom with pea green.
Pea green, maroon, and pink bathrooms.
I still have the avocado carpet in the living room.
Oh my goodness. Awful, they say. It was personality. Okay, I'll sign you guys up for August classes. Okay, S33 is the green background with the doves. S32 is the big purpley flower background. S31 is that fun geometric shape. S30, I think these would be good, like a good tote bag. Oh, yeah. I got something in mind. I'm gonna have to maybe not sleep at all so I can get a tote bag done. It's added to my list. See what I come up with. Oh my goodness. We're waiting to see what you come up with, Victor. Victor, who really never sleeps. Here is a great floral print, S29. S28 is the background for the quilt that is hanging behind me. S17 is for the big pink flowers. See, I want the S32 for the key fob. Okay. Okay, Michaela. And then we have just a few more in this collection. S16 is the cream background with the doves. S15 is a dark blue background with the clamshells. S14 is the fun flower print. And then S13 is what we used in the binding. So you can always go back through the weekend if you're thinking about using this on a project and do that. Okay, I have heat vinyl. Rhonda, if you aren't, gassed up from the dentist's office, here's the heat vinyl that I said I would show. I think I said I would show it last weekend, but here it is. The liquid vinyl, a lot of you already have this. You basically paint it onto your regular fabric. So if I made like a placemat out of this, I can paint the liquid vinyl on, and then it lets you wipe it off. The whatever gets spilled on it doesn't absorb into it. The more layers that you use of this, the more vinyl-y it gets. So we had a sample of it at one point where we did 1 layer, 2 layers, and 3 layers. And the third layer really is a lot more vinyl-y. The first layer, it's very, you kind of notice it, but it's not real noticeable, but it makes it so it's easier to wipe down your placemats. So S67 for $13. Okay, Riri, that's on my list tomorrow. Send you an invoice. S67 is $13 for the liquid vinyl, and you just paint that on to your fabric. It says oilcloth effect, waterproof, stain resistant, non-toxic. 1 coat is going to be water and stain resistant. 2 coats is waterproof and stain resistant. 3 coats is waterproof and stain resistant with a semi-gloss oilcloth finish. And then we have some more Villa Rosa patterns just came in. It's like I can never get enough Villa Rosa patterns. Here is Cathedral. Super perfect for scraps. You just alternate lights and darks. S1001 for $2.50. Great for scraps. S1001. S1001. Would that work on Victor's key fobs? For sure. The liquid vinyl would definitely work on the key fobs. S1451. S1451. And for all of you dog lovers, here's Paddywhack, S1461. 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 And then S84 is called Cherrydale. It's great for if you have 2.5-inch strips. So a jelly roll would work perfectly in this. A jelly roll would be super fun. S84 is $2.50. And then we had these on the sale before, but we sold out of them. So if you didn't get them, let me know. I think we have enough for everybody. These are little felted mushrooms and a felted bumblebee and a ladybug and a baby ladybug and some more mushrooms. So you get all these felted things for $9.95. S85. They're wool felt bugs and mushrooms from Kimberbell. S85 is $9.95. Dog ribbon. Well, Anne, what are you saying? Dog ribbon.
The dog quilt.
The dog quilt? Okay, S85 is Kimberbell. Are you talking about this, Anne? S1461. Maybe Maggie needs a new blankie. S1461. S85 is for the mushrooms and the bumblebees and ladybugs felted. You can add them to any project you're doing, and then you don't have to felt them yourself. It's the cheater version. We've got some buttons because you guys needed buttons in the middle of Victor's pinwheels you did the other night. So we've got S126 is glitter Christmas presents and bells and a Christmas tree and a snowflake for $2. Whoa, Roger really is doing a deal. Okay, S127 is the little red truck and the Christmas tree. S124 is the snowflakes. S124 is the snowflakes. And then S125 is different snowflakes. And then S123 is poinsettias. S123 is the poinsettias. Those would look great in the center of those pinwheels you guys made the other day. And if you need some cuticle oil, S128 is the Sew Line Cuticle Oil Pen. Bergamot fragrance, it says. I do keep one of those up by the long arm because my hands get really dry. I don't really know why when I'm long arming. S128 is for the cuticle oil pen. The cuticle oil pen. And then we're going to do an auction real quick because I can see Doris is struggling
Phyllis.
Phyllis is struggling. Okay, we've got a scrap bag here of Christmas. Apparently Christmas got in with Halloween. It's a scrap bag. $5 is the auction starting price. S131. Oh, that's a good fabric there with the witch's hat. S1, and it's like a yard of fabric. I would say a yard of fabric here. S131 is at $5. Some are smaller scraps, some are bigger scraps, some are crafty cottons. S131 if you want to build your stash, just a big piece of black fabric. So you do have some that are crafty quality, which means to me they're not as nice. But then this one is a regular quilting quality. S131, the auction is starting at $5. S131, the auction is starting at, well, it's at $6 now. S131 is at $6. S131 is at $6 with some bonus stuff thrown in. S131 is at $6. And then, oh, here's a red, white, and blue one. This one is stuffed. Okay, this is a scrap of wine crate fabric from Kathy Holden. These are like handkerchiefs or something, like literally handkerchiefs. I should have stolen one because I need one of these for when I'm hiking. But you've got a couple of handkerchiefs for some reason. You've got a yard of what I would call crafty, a couple of yards of another crafty Oh, this could be.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I would say it's more crafting quality fabrics. There is a little bit of quilting quality fabrics in there. S132, we're going to start the auction off at $6. Auction is at $6, S132. S132 is for the Americana grab bag. S132 is the Americana grab bag. S131 is at $12 for the Halloween plus the Christmas bonus. S131 is at $12. S132 is the Americana grab bag. And there's probably 4 yards of fabric in here. They feel more, I would say more like what you would get at a chain store. S132, but it's a yard of this. You've got quite a bit. So for seasonal projects, it's great. Tote bags, anything like that. 132 is at $6. 131 is at $12. We're going to close these up if you want to put them in the bag. By the time they're in the bag, I hope your bids are here. 132 is at $8. Okay, while Doris puts those away, I'm just going to show you some more. This goes to this one. Okay, we've got Kathy Holden charms here. They're zipper charms. S111 is the book and the bookworm. Super cute. Little book charms. You can put these on any zipper pulls. S111 is $12. S111 is $12. And then we have the Rainbow Love Collection. S114 is $12. S114 is $12. And then this one's a little bit more expensive because you have 3 of them. But it says Wildflower Bloom and Lovely. S112 is Wildflower Bloom and Lovely. $16. Oh, we got a duplicate here. 115 is Fabric Bolts and a Mannequin. A dress form. S115 is $12. Put them on your key fobs. Oh, they'd be perfect on the key fobs. They're perfect dangling from a tote bag. Whether you bought the tote bag from the store or you made the tote bag, they just add a little fun addition to anything. And then this one actually has a moving part. So you've got a lily and a frog there and a ladybug. S116 is $14. 116 is $14. And then you have Valentine's and Be Mine. And the Be Mine on the letter is also a moving part. So S117, S117. And then you have S118 with the gnomes and the mushrooms. S118 is the gnomes and the mushrooms. And then 119 is a flag and USA. A flag and USA. And we've got cherries and strawberries, S120. S120. And then we've got the armchair and, gosh, what did they used to call this? The library cabinet? The
Card catalog.
Yeah, yep. If you can remember those. Even I was born in those days. Ding-a-ling. Okay. And then we have a cute little kitty cat charm by Riley Blake, S122 for $10. And it's got half square triangles. That'd be a cute pattern, Victor. Yeah, a card catalog, Barb. That would be a cute little cat quilt, Victor, with the half square triangles. And if you need just black pearl cotton, we have S92. S92 is for the Pearl 8 black cotton embroidery. S92 is $3.99. Yes, a Dewey Decimal System cabinet, Tina. You are the correct winner. S92, if you just need black. We always tend to use more black, so I thought we'd get those individually. And then I just ordered wonderful thread for my long arm. So she told me we needed to try out the Athena. So I bought the collections in case you guys want to try it. This is 60 weight. So this is great for piecing. It's better than piecing with 50 weight because you don't get the bulk that the 50 weight gives you. It's still very strong. It's 100% extra long staple Egyptian cotton, ideal for hand and machine piecing, hand and machine applique, fine detail machine quilting. So I got the neutral pack so you guys could try it out before you invest in like every color of the big spool. S129 is $17 for the sampler pack. S129 is $17 for the little sampler pack. And then we have, let's see, do we need to give Phyllis a break? Okay. We did get some Olfa. We had a request for 60 millimeter rotary blades. So I found them in the Olfa. The 5 count is $65. So S82. S82 is 5 rotary blades for $65. Or the one single rotary blade is S83 for $15. So S83 is 1 rotary blade for $15. And then S82 is for the 5 pack for $65. So if you do get the 5 pack, make sure you don't lose it because you'll be like Doris found under the table bag of like, I don't even know, 8 of the 45 millimeter ones that should have been out for sale, but got shoved under the table for who knows how long. I wasn't even missing them.
Over a year
For sure. Good thing they don't go bad. They don't have an expiration date. You hear that, Michaela? You don't need to throw them away because they don't expire like everything else in my refrigerator that you threw away. The liquid sour cream, the soup sour cream. She wouldn't even let me open it up to make sure it wasn't good. Okay, iron clean. You know how we always get a mess on the iron? We have a little like personal pack that you can take with you to classes. S130 is $5. Or you can get the trial size, see if you like it. If you like it, you can get the bigger size. So S130 is $5. Yes, 129 is great for general piecing because it doesn't add as much bulk to your seams. The more precise of a piecer you are, the finer you want your thread. So a lot of miniature piecers, they use 100-weight thread because every time you piece something together, the thread adds bulk to your seams. So for most of us, 50 weight is fine because we don't notice. We're not that precision of piecers. But 60 weight is really the ideal weight for piecing. Okay, then we have the therapeutic ergonomic support glove for heat, support, and massage. Provides comfort and relief from pain and stiffness of arthritis, tendonitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, and other repetitive motion activities at work, hobbies, and play. One ambidextrous pair fits right or left hand. So here you go. You can see the little lady wearing it while she's stitching. It's great for data entry, computers, stitchery, quilting, knitting, assembly line work. If your hands are hurting you, I would give this a try. S80 is for the medium size. S80 is for the medium size. S81 is the large size. S81 is the polyester. No, it's 100% cotton. Peggy, the Athena is 60 weight, 100% extra long staple Egyptian cotton. And my sales rep swears that I will love it and I'll be converted if I just use it. So I'm going to use it and see. Mostly I love to be able to do hand work with it. Do you have one for my neck, back, and elbow? I'm working on it, Stephanie. I'm working on it. We're going to try one, for everything. Just like a big body glove. Okay, these, I haven't tried them yet, but Doris, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these are going to make amazing, button, we can create our own felted buttons or earrings or whatever. They are cookie cutouts.
Oh yeah,
With those,
because we could just basically hook them up and they're right there.
yes,
with the
that's what I
wires.
think. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. You got a gingerbread, a star, a Christmas tree. I don't know what we're going to do with these, but I'm going to felt with them. It looks like I can get a pair of earrings done super quick, or sugar cookies. Yes. Sugar cookie earrings. Who doesn't need those?
No, to eat.
Look at Phyllis is on a new diet. She's going to make her sugar cookies out of these. Yeah, good luck, Phyllis. Good.
I need 100.
Yeah, you're going to have to eat 100 to equal 1. Okay, S78.
Christmas advent calendar.
Oh, they'd be cute on an advent calendar. I just love them. And I think they would be fun to embellish and make dangly Christmas earrings with a bunch of them. S7 or a necklace. Oh, a bracelet. Oh, so many ideas. If you guys haven't felted, Doris offers a free felting class every couple of months. So make sure you tune in for the next one that's scheduled. Liquidy ketchup or honey mustard. Gracie already made me throw out my ketchup because it was from 2018. It expired in 2018. And she said it was a funny brown color. So she's already thrown it out. I have a new ketchup. Mary Beatty, you don't even have to. Honey mustard, I don't even think we have mustard here. And Roger puts the mustard in the cupboard. So at my birthday party, nobody would eat the mustard on their hot dogs because it hadn't been refrigerated. But I'm pretty sure mustard lasts forever. Yeah. In today's times, we are so crazy about everything. Oh my gosh, the expiration date was yesterday. I cannot eat it today. Really? Okay, anyways, back on track. S78 is $3.45 for the cookie cutouts. And then we have a new embroidered applique. If you want the pair, it's super pretty. If you want the pair, it's $12 or $6.99 if you want an individual one. If you want an individual one, let me know if you need right or left. S88 is $6.99 for the pair of cranes and flower applique. It is fusible on the back, so you can iron it onto your project. It'd be cute on, I think we need to embellish some jean jackets. Stephanie, maybe when you come for the retreat, we can do some embellishing of jackets and jeans. S88 is for the set of cranes, $12 for the pair, $6.99 if you want an individual one. Let me know, Rhonda, if you want an individual one or...
Which one was right and which one was left?
You're right. Not my right. You're right.
Whatever way the bird's pointing.
Yeah. Okay. Whichever way the bird's pointing. Doris makes the rules around here.
As you look at it or as it looks at you?
As it flies away, maybe. I think, Mary Beatty, it's not only Phyllis that is close to the edge.
Doris is going over.
Yeah. We never were on an edge. Oh, we need to fin. Okay. I only have one of these kits left. We used to do these kits, but Barbara Willis is not making the stuffing fork anymore. So I found one of these kits upstairs. It has Eleanor's basic starter directions with some tips and tricks. It has 5 different flesh colored half yards. It has the stuffing fork, which you can't get anymore, which is priceless. I have several of them, but I would not part with them. And if somebody steals them, I might have to chop off a hand. The Turn It All, which you can still get here. And then it has the Modern Woman and Mahita Bell. It should have another pattern in here. Somebody check let me see. What else should it have? Hang on a second. I think we're missing a couple of things. Oh, doll makers needles. Doll makers needles and the Victorian doll. So before I ship it, I'll add that to the kit. So I have one of these kits. S661 is $66. S661 is $66. I will add the needles to it and the Victorian doll. Terracotta, I wish everybody knew that. People are going crazy about the eggs. Eggs don't have to be like refrigerated ever if they're fresh. It is only once you wipe the poop off.
Yeah.
The poop is what keeps them fresh, just so for you city folk. I grew up on a farm. I'm like the queen of milking goats. I can milk goats faster than most people. Twice a day, my whole life, I had to milk goats, which is why we have no goats now, and I hate goat cheese. Okay, so when I first got married, I was eating a steak and got steak sauce out of my husband's refrigerator. I was reading the labels. I ate my steak with the sauce and realized the code date was 20 years prior. I'm surprised it was still liquid. So I might have thrown that up, but that's too much. Okay. Let's see. The auctions went to. We got so sidetracked tonight. The auctions went to 132 and 131. 132 and 132 is Sharon Weber for $8. That was a deal, Sharon. It's only because Kathleen is at Disneyland because she would have snagged the red, white, and blues up for sure. Okay, and then 131 is Candy Brown for $12. Okay. There's two of you on this doll one. I'll see if I can't finagle. I'm going to call Barbara and see if I can't get one more stuffing fork out of her so I can make up another kit so you both can have it. You were busy with cleaning lady interview, so Charity, are you getting a cleaning lady or are you going to be the cleaning lady? What kind of an interview were you at? Inquiring minds want to know.
You have 2 bags.
Oh, we have these. So if you're looking for gifty items, because we do the wine walk, so we need more gifty items. So these are pre-made bags, and they're beautiful with glitter and little Indian kind of artwork. So this is the crossover body bag. It does have in here pockets for your cell phone and a zipper. S73 is $45. We have a couple of those. And then S72 is $39 for the larger tote bag. And it also has the zipper in there and the pockets for your cell phone and different things. So if you need an already made bag, these are great for gifts. I have a girlfriend that every time she gives me a gift, it's inside a bag. So it's double functional, not just a bag you're going to throw away. S72 is $39. And you got cute little rickrack here. The detail is pretty impressive. S72 is $39. My last 2 weeks were super flaky. I have not heard anybody ever say, "Pooh, I missed the red, white, and blue." Oh gosh.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I'm older.
Okay. It's hard. Finding a good housekeeper is super hard. Okay. We have one more auction because we're never going to get through the auctions. Karen went through this. She believes it's complete, but we're not making any promises. This is a tree skirt. I almost kept it for myself because I love these vintage felted things. It's called Santa's Workshop, and it pretty much has the directions. You got all of the beads and embroidery. You got here where they started doing something, and then you've got all the felt. It is adorable. And then you've got pins here for something. And you got the balls, I guess is what they're doing
Right
here.
there.
Oh yeah, Christmas
Right.
balls. Uh-huh. And then you've got the tree skirt that you're going to put all this stuff onto. So everything you need to make this fun tree skirt is, let's just start at $15 because I think you're going to get there anyways. S133 is at $15. Another tree is not bad. She wants to see the bags again. Cindy, we're glad you're home safe. S133 is an auction for the tree skirt, the felted tree skirt. You can always charity make it for your kids. They might be grown and gone by the time you get it finished, or you can put it in their hope chest. S72 is for the larger bag. The more detailed crossover body bag is S71 for $45. So we have S72 is $39. It's a pretty good size bag. You have to model it for him, Doris. Doris can hardly wait. It's a crossover body bag. Yep, just like that.
My ankles.
Well, you can shorten it. It's got a shortener. S133 is at $20 for the tree skirt. S73 is the crossover body bag for $45. And then S72 is the tote bag for $39. So if you need gift bags, those are quick and easy, already made. S133 is at $25 for the tree skirt pattern kit and all of the embellishments. S133. I have another plan, not a skirt. You can do anything you want with it, Charity. Okay, we're going to close that up because I know I heard Roger clear his breath. We have another finished tote bag. It looks like a Vera Bradley. Oh, I'm so good at that. It is a Vera Bradley quilted tote bag. It's like a cosmetic bag. It has vinyl on the inside. And this is a giveaway. Here, I'm just going to pick, just so you guys know I'm not cheating. I have Emily McFarland. Emily, are you on? I haven't seen her. Okay, the tree skirt is at $27. The tree skirt's at $27. Emily, let me know if you're on. I have oh, Phyllis was cleaning her stash. So I'm not going to give these away today because I need ideas of what they would be good for. But these are suede patches, like for your elbows. Suede patches. What else could we do with them? We have a ton of them. So I'm looking for the best ideas of what we can do. They're suede patches. And where Phyllis comes up with these things, nobody ever knows. But who needed this many suede patches? So, elbow and knee patches, wash or dry clean.
She had lots of boys
who
needed these.
I'm positive she got these at a garage sale. So
Yeah.
some weird person needed all these suede knee patches. So I'm looking for some cool ideas, like we can make an ornament and then do some felting on it, or we can embroider around it and do a flower on it or something. They're just super cool. I think there's a lot of possibilities. So if you can think of what we can do with these coin purses, well, here, Lynn said a coin purse. Yeah. Well, you could sew it up and make it into a coin purse, put a little zipper in it.
Yeah.
You could, but we want to bedazzle it, Lynn. We want some kind of fun.
You could bedazzle it and sew it up.
Yeah. Well, you could do some embroidery on there and then sew it up into a coin purse. Okay, so think of what we can do with that. Maybe we'll do it like on a free applique club day or something, or something. Snowflake ornaments, use the blue as a background. Perfect, Christy. Can you come up with a pattern? Okay, I've got a Bo Nash Astonish Oven and Cookware giveaway. Who needs to clean their stove? Oh, Terracotta. Terracotta, you're the winner of the oven cleaner. You just never know what we're going to find here at Fabric Chicks. We could do a modern quilt with it, but we want to do something where we can give them away for everybody, so everybody can have another UFO. Terracotta said, no thanks, she's not cleaning her stove today. Okay, let's see. Did I get the number right? S73 for $45. Katie Bandhauer. Katie, yes. Yes, so you're fine. Katie Bandhauer, I can totally see Doug watching you clean the oven on your hands and knees. It's a visual, Katie, I can see. Katie Bandhauer, you won the oven cleaner. Don't ask why we get weird stuff here at Fabric Chicks. Okay, let's close up the auction. The auction is S133 for $30. Emily is here. Oh, Emily, look at you won the bag. Good job, good job. $30 to charity. Okay, if anybody comes up with a great idea for those blue suede patches tonight when you can't sleep, let me know. And I'm gonna do, I have quite a bit of batting samples, so I'm gonna do the that really quick 4-patch mug rug on Monday as a demo, along with the somebody asked me to do the tissue dyeing again. So that's what we're going to be demoing on Monday. If you have any requests for demos, let me know and we'll get that planned. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Go get some sewing done. Let us know if you need anything. We love you guys. Okay. We already gave it to Katie. I don't think Katie's going to use it either, but she didn't say. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great week. Go get some sewing done. Thank you for choosing to spend the last 2 hours of your life with us. Have a great week. Go sew. Go sew. Go sew.